Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to City Skylines. We have got our city growing quite wonderfully at the moment. We still have issues with a shortage of people. I've got all of this industrial land up here. I need more commercial land apparently according to this, but we've got like a major shortage of people. Although, saying that, low demand for residential zone, medium demand for commercial. The residential zone, I've already got the demand increasing for it. So it sort of says to me that despite the fact that the residential was like really low, like immediately, is already increasing. And I reckon it's to do with this over here. We've got no employees anywhere. And also I'm wondering if the employees that are coming out here, if there's like not enough for them. So there's one thing that I'd like to do. I wanted to try and do like we can do a metro, can't we? We can do this. I can do an underground metro station. If I was to put one of these up here somewhere and then put another one over here, we could add in a couple of stations. So that is something that I would like to do very, very soon. But before I do that, I wanted to keep working on this. Now we've got this little loop that is going on over here. We've got the cargo station that is busy working here. And people are using it. They're coming in here. They're going round on... They're treating this like one way. Is it... I haven't got it as one way, have I? No, it's not one way. They're coming in here. Oh, I see. Because it's got the line up through the middle, it's being treated exactly the same as if it were one way. So, I got 6 lane there. And that's 6 lane. And they're all running through there like it's all 6 lane. I could just change this here. I could upgrade this to just standard 6 lane and we'd probably be alright with that. So I might do that to start with because it looks like we're going to be getting a lot of traffic coming through there. So that's going to be our first task that we do. I go to... No, that one. What is this? 6 lane. Yeah, I want just standard 6 lane and I want the upgrade option. I'm going to upgrade that. It doesn't go any wider at all. It keeps it exactly the same. But I figure that 6 lane might actually be better. And also, if I upgrade this like this, they're going back the other way now instead of going round in a great big old loop. So if I bring that all in there, and then I'm also going to upgrade all of this down through here to 6 lane as well, because I figure that it will work a little bit better. We're going to have a lot of industry running in and out of this area. So if we have it upgraded to full 6 lane, it's just going to be a little bit better. Because it's not a big upgrade cost, is it? If we look up through here, this is not a huge upgrade cost at all to bring this up. There we go. And that one there. And right, so we're now on full 6 lane. The only issue now is it is queuing up quite badly here. Why are you queuing up so badly on it? Have I got... Ooh, I wonder if that's put traffic lights in there. That might be it. Let's go into here and we go to junctions. Yes, that's why. It's because it's put traffic lights. I don't want traffic lights in there. I'm actually going to do a stop sign on that side. And then I'm going to come over to here and that is going to be a stop sign there, and it's actually going to be a stop sign on that side and that side like that, and then we'll come to here and this isn't going to be traffic lights, it's going to be a stop sign there, and we'll come around here and these along here. Well, actually that one there, I'm not really sure what we're going to do about that one just yet. See, we got both of them there, haven't we? So if I do that and I do a stop sign there, so this road around the outside will flow freely. We might want to put a stop sign there anyway. If I do it like that, then this one comes straight up through here and it stops there. And then we got stop signs on each side. And I do that, and I'm going to do that. And then over here, I'm going to put a stop sign on that side. And then this one here, so that will come round there. So it will go up through there, and that one will keep going up through there. But it will stop here, because this is like the main through point here for the trains. So hopefully that is going to work a little bit better. It does seem like that the choice of road that I made... Look, the high demand for residential has immediately sprung up. It's gone really quickly there. It has gone pretty quick there. I think that's actually going to work alright. It does seem to be moving. But the other thing that I wanted to do here, if you remember, I said that I want to build another one of these stations on this side, and then we'll see about maybe I could actually put a road from there. I could bring that one out, and we could come in. I don't know about going over there. Maybe I'll just bring the road out and up, so it'll just be doing what they're doing right there. So then everything's got to be coming in that way, haven't they? I'm not quite sure yet, but let's go and we'll do the train station first. We'll worry about metro and that later. So I want to bring this one here, and we want to... Nope, like that. Right, you've got that. So I need to... How do I rotate? It's got to snap to a road, isn't it? That's the thing. Must be placed by a road side. So first of all, we need to build a road side. I can't upgrade anything at the moment, so I want to bring this one out here. I'd say about that point there, where we had the last one. It's sort of kind of like that. That would fit quite well. We can go right through there like that. And then I can go back into here and I can take the train. I can take this cargo station. That one will fit there really well. I do have that power point in the way. Oh, actually, that's going to remove power there. If I put... You know, it doesn't actually matter if I remove that power. I can drop that down. I can just dump that one there like that. And then I can go here into power. And I've got... That one needs to come out. So I want to go... Remove you. And then I want to take you. And I want to go... Over there. Like that. And then out this way. And you're going to go out that end like that. So we have got power coming in there as well. Power, we've got 471 watts. That is doing fine. Water is fine as well. So long as we got water and power, I'm fairly happy with the rest of it. And these are a little bit closer than what the other ones were. That's okay. Look at the demand for residential. It's climbing drastically. It really is. We will get onto that. We're going to get onto that very, very soon. So I want to put this one in here. And that's just going to be a line. Actually... I'm going to put this out a little bit further, and we're going to come in like that. So I'm going to bring it over to about there, I think. I don't think it's going to want... It'll go there. That will fit quite well, actually, if we do it there. And then this one here, if I can bring that over there, it won't go under there because of the bridge, but I can join that one in there, and that joins onto the main line as well. Okay, we've got that bit joined in. So next up, I need a bridge to go and join in here. What I'd actually like is a bridge to go over there, up, and then join into the road up that side. So that we've got a four-way junction up there, and another bridge down this side. So I don't know how well this is going to work. It's just an idea that I've got that I'm toying with. So we'll take this one, and we go from there, and... I will put that one up a little bit, there, and I'll bring it all the way across to there, and then I will come back down there, and that is slope too steep. Let me spin this around a little bit, there. So it's only a low bridge there. Doesn't have to be particularly high, does it? And then that one will go from there, and it needs to drop down, but it's a space already occupied, slope too steep. It's just not liking it, is it? I bring that one down, space occupied. That's because... Oh, I see, right. I wonder what might be the better way to do this. If I can bring that over. How can I do this? It doesn't seem to like me bringing it across here. It's because it's got to put a support right in the middle. Space already occupied. It's still saying that. So maybe I can't actually join that one in there. So let's delete that a minute. Let's go to you. Remove that and that. And I'm going to remove that back to there as well. And then maybe we can do this at a slightly different angle. I'll come out from there and... bring that up. Yes, that fits. That one can go there like that. And then this one can go to here. And then I'm going to go there onto the freeform road, which is going to come out to that point. And it's going to go around it into there. And it's going to curve back down. And it's going to work perfectly. There. Absolutely perfect. So we got a bridge that goes across there, which means that this one is now fully operational. And then the next bit that I wanted to do was I want to bring this one over here, and I'm going to try a tunnel here purely because we haven't done any tunnels yet at all. So bring that one over there, and I can put that in there as a tunnel, like that, and I could bring a tunnel around there like that, and to there like that, and then I can go page up there, and I can put that one in there like that, and look at that, we are finished. I've now got a tunnel that goes in under there and goes all the way around and comes up there. I like this. I do. I like this a lot. And then we got the bridge that goes over this way as well. We don't have any power at the moment. We're going to have to just correct that little bit of a problem there, which is easily done. Well, he says it's easily done. I'm going to have to remove that one back to there. And then I can go from there, and I can bring that across there, and just plonk that in there like that. Right, okay, so now that's joined up, and then I can remove that one, and that should join power in without any issues whatsoever. Okay, we got power. We now have power, and is this gonna all join up? This is the next thing, is I've got the road here. It seems to fit. It does seem to fit junctions. So I don't have a stops. Why have I got a junction? Does that not go through or something? How do I have a look at it? Why are you not joined in? Are you not joined in under here? Is there a way that I can have a look and see the tunnel? The only way would be is if there is a vehicle that's actually joining them together. And I reckon that that's not actually joining in there. I think that we've got a bit of an issue here. I mean, it says that I've got a road there. Look at that. See? 6-lane priority road. Reed tunnel. Toggle traffic routes view. Apparently it does work. It does go through. So it might be just the same as like what's on the end of some of these bridges here where they do that funny junction thing. Yes, well, no, not there. There's one there on the edge of the bridge. But why aren't they coming through here? There's nobody's coming through that one, and there, look, at the bottom of the bridge, we've got one there, but we've done it's happened elsewhere on other bridges. This one, oh no, let's just come out onto the end there. There, see, it happened on that bridge there. So I don't think that's actually anything that I need to concern myself with, but what I want to know is why is nobody using the road? I've got a perfectly serviceable road that goes all the way around there, and it works really well, so why is nobody using it? Could it be that the train tracks are not joined in well enough? Down there. No, that fits. And then that fits there. This one here. Upkeep. Cargo train terminal. Seems alright. That's fine. That comes back in here and that all fits. That is all operational road that goes all the way through there. There's no reason that this shouldn't be being used. The only thing well, that tunnel shouldn't be what's stopping it, and that shouldn't be what's stopping anything either. It might just be the distance that people have got to travel. Is that what's doing it? On, off. Water. There is water in there, and power. We've got power up here as well. Right. Transport. There. Right, 0 per week there, 0 residents and tourists there. Lines overview. This one is we've got a road. We've got a vehicle, and no, there are vehicles now using this road. Okay, it just took them a while to get onto it. That was all. That was all they need. They just needed to be able to start using it, but they are actually using it. We've had somebody go round there, which means that this one is probably operational as well. Look at how much traffic there is coming in here. I don't really know which way round to put stop signs on this junction. Let's just take a look at this junction a second. I got one stop sign there. If I put a stop sign there, that would no, I don't think that's going to help. I think we'll leave it like this. We'll just have the one there like we got at the moment, and we'll come out of there. So I had a car that's just gone round. I haven't seen any trains coming to this day. I've got 2 trains coming through here. And we do have cars that are coming round this way, and they are, there we go, see, there's the car using that one. Well, they're using it, right, well, so long as they're using it, that's the important thing. And then we've got a truck coming over here, we've got a train there, there's two of them moving away. I do wonder if maybe I should put a junction there. I don't, no, I won't. Right, okay, let's stop wondering, let's stop and over that. We need to come back over here. So we got this section here now, and I was talking about a metro station. Before I start building too much in the way of the rest of the houses that I want along here, we've got this metro station here, and I can put that one in there like that. Now the problem is a metro station appears to have noise pollution. Noise pollution 50. Traveling underground at high speeds while avoiding the stress of traffic is an excellent choice when thinking mass transit in the city centre. Place metro stations first, connect them with tunnels, and then plan routes. Right. So we can drop this one down here. This is the main metro station, and I'm quite happy to drop that one in there. Ooh. So where does that go? If I put that... Ah, I see. So it's only that little square in the corner that we got to worry about. If I drop that one down there like that, and then I come out of this overlay altogether, all I've got is that one little square there. I don't have to worry about the rest of it. So we could put some more of these in. We need to put these stations in, and then what do we got? We got metro tunnel there, metro station. So I want to add some more of these in, don't I? This is what we're going to need to do. So if we got one there, I reckon we're going to put one here in the city centre. And where is... Oh, I can't remember which is the office. Right, that's commercial. So I want to put it in that corner there. We'll put one in that corner, and we'll put one up in that corner. So it's pretty close together. They're not so close that it's like going to be a nuisance. So it's what I say. I think there's one in this corner up here. Like that, and I'm going to put one in that corner there like that. And then I'm also going to come over this way, and we're going to put one there in the industrial district. We're going to put another one over here somewhere in the industrial district. Stick that one right in that corner there. We'll put one over here in the corner of the agricultural zone. I'm going to move that one up because we got like the big agricultural stuff up here. So if I put one there, that would be pretty good. And we'll want one out this way somewhere. I'm going to stick it in that corner right there like that. And we've got that one over there. I reckon we could put one over near... Well, I suppose we could put it near that... Is that university there? I think that's the university. I put one there. And then we're going to come over this way, and we're going to put one over here, and that one is good. Well, actually, I want to put this into the industrial side, so we'll put one there, and I'm going to put one there as well. Right, abandoned houses ruin the whole neighborhood. Yeah, we got a load of abandoned ones there. So next up, we need metro tunnels, and apparently, oh, that goes from the end there. So that will join onto that one, like that. Now, do I need to do these in a loop, or can I just, like, put them... Wow, that is expensive. Okay, yeah, well, we figured that Metro was going to be expensive. I kind of figured that anyway. So that is going to be the next one to join on. It's 16 grand. I got quite a bit of money, haven't I? And then that one there is going to go to there. And then I can take another one from that end up to there. And then this one... Ooh, you know what? I think we could do with another Metro station up here somewhere. So we'll stick one... I'll put it in that corner there. I'll do it like that. Right. And then I can go back to the tunnels, and we'll put one from there up to that one. And then one from there over to that one there. And then we're going back to this one. And from you to there. Over to there. That one is going to loop into there, like that. I've got another one over here. So that one I want to loop into that line. That one's going to come over there as well. And then this one is going to do a straight line up to We'll go that way, I think. So it's sort of taking you into town. So you've got like a little loop there. They can go up to that one. Do we want any more? While we're busy splurging a load of cash, do we want any more direct lines anywhere? I don't think we do. I don't think it needs to be excessively complicated here. So now we can go to planning the route. So I need to create new lines. So I go from there. What do I do now? I see. Right. Add stop. There. So we're going to do this as a loop first. Like that. That one's going to go to there, and it's going to come back to there, like that. So then I will create a new line from there, and that one is going to go there, and up to that one, and over to this one, to there, up to there, and then it's going to come back down there to complete the line. So they'll go up to there, and they basically, they turn around, and then they go back the other way. That's good. So we've got one loop there. I want one. I'm going to do this one here. I'm going to go like that, and no, don't create new line like that. Add a stop to that one. Add a stop to that one. Add a stop to that one, and add a stop to that one, and then we go back. I'm not sure which way to go from there. I would guess, really, you want to go all the way back to the start. Complete line, just like that. So it's just sort of a straight backwards and forwards type line. I've got a loop around there, and I've got a loop around there, and then I've got a straight line that goes from there all the way up to this end. I don't think we need any more than that. I think that will be sufficient. So I've got a load of extra people being brought out here. Now, abandoned buildings. We've got one abandoned building over here. Just the one, which I'm going to demolish. There we go. And then I don't really have much in the way of abandoned buildings over here, but I do have a huge number of them here. So I'm going to go through, and I'm going to carefully select all of the abandoned, which is everything, basically. It's all of these are abandoned. Oh, no, not that one. All of these are abandoned buildings. I've got loads of them. But I kind of need to go through now and remove everything that looks abandoned so that we can get some more people doing some work in here. And then the next thing, now that we've got our metro stations, I might actually put in another... Do I need... No, I'm not going to put any more metro stations in just yet. We can always add some more in later. I will be adding some more in. But no, the next thing is I need to put a load more houses because we got all of this unemployment here. We desperately, desperately need more houses. There we go. So those are abandoned. This is making a bit of a difference. But look, as fast as I can delete them, they're rebuilding and then becoming abandoned again, which is not really how I wanted it to work. So let's get rid of that there. And then I need to plan out some more road in here. Now, I've been going for 4-lane in the middle of the city. We go for 4-lane all the way up through. If I take this one here, and this is, well, that's 6-lane. I don't want 6-lane. I want that one there with the trees. I cannot upgrade that because there is this one in the way. So we're not going to do any changes to that one there. But what I am going to do is I'm going to take a road off of here. I'm going to go a straight road off of there as well. And that is... I cannot put that there because it's right up against that building. So I can go there, though, and I can put that one right in there like that. And then I'll take you... And I can bring you down that far, like that. Take that end. Nope, I can't do that. I'm going to have to just chop the end of that back a little bit and go to you there and bring it up that far, like that. And then go from there straight out this way. I don't know if I need 4-lane road, really. I probably don't, but I'm going to do 4-lane up through here anyway, just in case it's going to help the situation. I think it... I don't know. I just feel like it might be a good idea to do 4-lane here right from the start. That one there is going to come up like that. It's going to go to that point, and then we're going to go to freeform some of this road. And we're going to go like that. So that one will come around that way. And then it's going to come... Actually... kind of want it to come back like that. And then into there like that. Right, so it curves around quite nicely in there. And then I've got a little bit here where I'm going to want that tree-lined avenue. And that one's going to come straight back up there like that. There like that. And that's going to fill all of the area that I want to fill in there. So we come off of there. I'm going to just put this as straight line because it's just going to make it a little bit easier. And go straight out of there. You know what? I could just go straight through there. If I dump that one in there like that, I've now added in a little bit of a junction there. And I've got that water tower. I'm wondering if I should remove the water tower completely. And then I can put that bit of road in there. And then finally, I'm going to put a bit of road out there. It's just a very, very short junction. It's going to come out to there, like that. And then we're going to go into here, and all of this in here, or a lot of this in here, is going to be high-rise. This is going to be high-density residential. We're going to put a lot of high-density residential in here. All of these little bits, all high-density. And we'll see what they do now that they can build high-density residential in all of these. And that one, there, like that, and there. What if I should remove that water tower? I'm seriously considering moving that water tower. Right, I think that is all of it. I don't think there is any more. Looking around, there's a bit there. Right. So the next thing that I wanted to do as well was I wanted to remove this area here and turn that all into high-density residential up there. And then I want to do the same here. Turn that into high-density residential as well. All the way down through there. Right. And there's one little bit there that I can't do anything with. And also, there's a bit there that I can't do anything with. Yeah, well, that's because that's part of the university. Right. That is all of it. We've got a bit of demand for commercial zoning. Okay, let's get rid of that. And let's just see things unfold here a minute. So we've got... That's all filled in. Right, every single little bit there is filled in. I don't want any more. We've got the roads coming in round, and I got a whole load of houses. So we should be able to get a load more houses in here. I've got the metro stations down there. I got one all the way up there, and I got one down there. I'm wondering if I should add another metro station in here in the middle somewhere. I don't think I will. I don't think we need to do that. We've got some more abandoned buildings turning up. And I've got an abandoned building over here as well. Why have I got an abandoned building here? High density commercial, and it is abandoned. Let us remove that one. And then let us come over to this side and... Ooh, okay. I'll go through and remove these a minute. The big problem that we've got here is that there are no employees. I just don't have enough people here available to work. So, as fast as I can remove the abandoned buildings, more of them are becoming abandoned, and it's not really helping matters. So I'm thinking that area there shouldn't be anything to do with agriculture. Even though it is like sectioned off to be part of it, I don't think we should have that as part of it. I think I should just build more housing. I mean, housing, I got zero demand for housing at all now. I got all of this building up here. There's that area down there that is high density residential. Nobody's moving in there. I don't have any people there. They're just not interested. More buildings are being abandoned over this side. So maybe I need to do some low density residential that is a little bit closer to this bit up here. And maybe, just maybe, that will help. Commercial, there is some demand for it. There's not a huge amount of demand, but there is some demand. The residential zones, they are building up. They're slowly filling up. Look, see, we can see them beginning to fill. So I've got 23,000 people here at the moment. I think I need more suburbs. Oh, what does a dead person smell like? That makes me a little bit concerned that maybe death care is not death caring enough. 2,923. Deceased 127. Capacity 210. Right, well, the cemetery, we may have an issue with the cemetery. I may need to build a new one of these. If I suppose I could just plonk one right next to the one that's already there. It's probably not the best thing to do. Put this one out here somewhere. I don't know. I don't know where's the best place to put this. I might put this one out here somewhere. I could put it there. It's going to remove a couple of those, but it's like back out of the way. It's quiet. Central location. Put that one in there. There. So now cemetery usage is at 98%. We don't want 98% cemetery usage. That isn't the way to go. So there was some issues over here. I don't know what they were. No, no issues there. Okay. So we're looking around now, and we've got more abandoned buildings coming up over the agricultural zones. Why have we got abandoned buildings? What is eligible? 1,400 for elementary school. We've got a whole load of people here that aren't educated. High school, capacity 5,000. 3,600 are eligible, so they're able to go to high school. It's just that some of them have chosen not to. And then university over here, eligible 2,000, capacity 4.5. We're absolutely fine for education. Maybe I've reached this thing where I'm over-educating the workforce, because here it just says not enough workers. Whereas there, and look at that. One over-educated worker. I've got over-educated workers here. There's not enough. 3 jobs available. There's just... I have workers... I see, right. Uneducated, 12 jobs available. There's not enough workers. I don't have uneducated workers, and I need uneducated workers for this. That seems to be the main issue here, is I need people who don't have an education, and I don't have people here who don't have an education. So it looks like we're going to build some new houses over this side. We're going to go for low density over this side, and I'm going to start chucking in a few people up here, and we'll see how they cope with, like, helping out this industrial area. We'll just keep this all low density over here, and all down that side there. I'm going to fill in this piece here. We can always build more agricultural. We can always, like, remove some of it later on if we really want to. I'll put that in there. Go up to there. I think I'll fill in this area here, and I mean that bit's right up against the road. I don't think that's quite such a good idea. So I'll go low density commercial on that one, and I'll also do low density commercial on those there, because we've got a bit of a demand for that. Our area here that we built up, where we set to start building up, is building up quite rapidly, and we're starting to get a little bit of demand now for residential, medium demand for commercial. I've got the commercial zone over here, and already commercial is being taken care of over here. It's being taken advantage of. The electricity is fine for that bit. Look at the number of abandoned buildings that I got here and there. I'm going to leave that. I'm not going to worry about that for a minute. I'm just going to leave it, let it be abandoned, and not do anything to it. Let's move over this side over here. So the farming over on this side is absolutely fine. We've got no issues here at all. I've got an issue with dead people. We have a major issue with dead people now. Let's go to healthcare. Actually, I'm going to get rid of that one there, and I'm going to go up this way. We're going to go, that's traffic, pollution, levels, fire safety, crime. Right, we want to go there, and death care. Right. Crematorium, deceased 186, 210, buried, capacity 6,000. We look in here, hearse is in use 10 of 10. Hers is in use 2 of 10. And then if we look at the crematoriums, this one 7 of 7 are in use. And then this one over here, again, is 7 of 7. I've got a load of dead people up here. This is a bit of a problem. Look up here. Dead person is waiting for transport. Another dead person. This is really not good. I've got educated, well-educated, and highly educated. And I need uneducated people in order to be able to work some of those other jobs. So we're waiting a bit on people being picked up. I need them to be picked up. And I'm thinking that maybe another crematorium is the answer here. If we go to healthcare, we go to the crematorium. We got one there and we got one there. But we don't really have a crematorium that is servicing anything up here. So if I was to bring one here and stick it near this roundabout, it's gonna... Well, actually, I could put a crematorium right there on it. It's in residential zone. I don't really like the idea of putting crematorium in the residential zone. Yeah, I don't like that idea at all. If I was to bring it back here, though, I know that I have got a bit of residential zoning up here. I could instead plonk this one down here. I want to be close to that bridge, actually. That is right in the middle of the residential zone if I put it there, though. So we want to rethink that one. We bring it down here. We could put it near a lot of farm animals, I suppose. You know, I don't think it would be entirely out of place to put a crematorium here. It's like, it is in the middle of an agricultural zone, and it is a busy area, but, we don't have a lot of choice. So we're going to put that one in there. Let's zoom out a little bit, and let's see. So we've got that area there is sort of being catered to, that area and that area. We still don't have this one up here being catered to, and so maybe I need to do that. I've got a dead-end road here. That's fine. I think I'm just going to have to put up... We're just going to have to put one in a residential zone. I mean, I guess it's not an ideal situation, really, but... I'll tell you what, if I could put it up there. If I put it up there in the industrial zone, it doesn't really say, like, quality last rights or anything if you put it up in a residential... in a industrial zone. Whereas if we put it here, that might be a little better. Seems a little bit more respectful if we could drop one in there. So now, the city has a fairly good coverage. I've still got this area in here, doesn't have good coverage. And I kind of need to put a crematorium somewhere in the middle. I'm going to have to put one here somewhere, aren't I? I don't really want to put it next to that. I could put one there, but again, because I don't have a road connecting these here, it's difficult to get into the right place for it. Got a load of bodies here being... Look at the bodies! There is a lot of bodies awaiting transport. I definitely need to up the death care situation here, don't I? So we're gonna have to put one right there. I really hate the idea of putting one next to the school, but I think it'll be alright. Putting it next to the school I don't know, it just doesn't feel like a very respectful thing to do, does it? It feels like it feels like it's been put in a bad place. But I think it's going to be alright. Look, see the cemetery usage, we've already gone past the 3,000. So, I think we're alright. I think this is going to be good now. So, active. They're all active. And now we've got most of the city covered. We've got good coverage with most of the city. We've got deaths everywhere, but the city has got reasonable coverage. So, I'm happy with that. Let's remove that. We've done that bit. We've still got this major issue with a shortage of people here. But I've got more people up there being educated. And I think we need to pay attention to what some people have said about the education situation, where I need to not educate everybody. I need uneducated workers here as well. We've got all these... Look at the dead bodies that are waiting to be picked up. This is ridiculous. Go back to this one a minute. Healthcare is... Yeah, healthcare over here is non-existent. Death care. This is a situation. Right, 7 of 7 in use. All of those in use. That one, they're all in use. This one is 1 of 10 for burial. 10 of 10 on that one. 7 of 7. I got a lot of hearses. Look at this. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people being processed at the moment. I do think that maybe once we've taken care of this situation, yeah. They're basically, they're having to go round and gather up like a whole load of people all at once, but then once that's been done, once that's been taken care of, the situation, they're sort of they're gonna get on top of the situation, and it's not gonna be so much of a problem. Now, over here, how are we gonna do this? I want some more of this, and I'm thinking low density commercial opposite the train station right there. Actually, all around the train station. I'm going to put low density commercial all the way around it. As soon as I put that in, I immediately start getting traffic on this, and the trains is coming through as well. So there is a use for that. It does actually seem like it's quite a good idea. And I'm also going to put some commercial along there as well. Then we're going to go to our industrial, and this is the bit that we want. This is all the oil industry that's coming in here. I'm going to put that in here. I'm going to fill these areas here like this. I'm going to go through, and I'm going to fill these like this. Let's fill that in there a minute, and there, like that. All of this is all going to be done. And then along the side... A bit narrow on this side here, but this is there's oil around here. There is oil in them there hills, and we want to make the most of it. And then all the way up there, I don't think that outside edge bit is actually, I think that's just like standard industry on the outside edge. I'll bring that all the way around there. And these in here, this is all going to be the oil in here as well. And then I want to go to the zoning area here. Right, so the zoning doesn't actually move right up to the end. So that top bit there, that's going to be a little different. I'm going to change that. I'm going to go to this one. And I go in there, and it's going to be light commercial. I need to right-click a minute and remove that, like that. We'll go around there. Okay, let's just take a look. Where's the edge of it? Around there as well. Okay. Yeah, that's good. And I'll go back to this one. And then I'm going to put that as commercial zoning in there. We'll go low-density commercial zoning in here. So I'll fill that there with low-density commercial. Like that. There we go. And then I'm actually going to do cheap housing along here. That's my plan next. That is going to be cheap housing. And we've got cheap housing up through here as well. So I've got some employees up here that are able to do some stuff. And, you know, when you look at the city layouts, there is always the odd place where you get really cheap, nasty housing. It's not very pleasant. And that's what we're building right here. We're doing this quite deliberately. We're deliberately constructing cheap and nasty housing. So that we just want to stuff the people in as quickly as we can. There, like that. And then I will go back into this one. And I will fill that in with more cheap, nasty housing like that. Just zoom in here a second. I want to get rid of that one. I want the fill item there, like that. And right, that's residential. That's all yeah, okay. So we got a load of residential. We've got everything in here now. And this one here, yeah, that'll all be built out later. Just come back like this. And we've now got an absolutely enormous tailback coming into this city. Why is this tailing back quite as bad as it is? I don't know. This is a bit of a problem for me. I'm wondering if I need to remove the roundabout completely. If I take out that roundabout, well, the only problem with taking out the roundabout is that I don't then have the junk. Look at this tailback that I've got here. This is ridiculous. I can't have a tailback like that coming into the city. But I mean, you look, they're all. It's moving. It is moving. What am I going to do here? Right. I could put a stop sign on there. I'll put a stop sign on that side. So then these ones here, they've got priority. That should, yep, that'll help. Right, that's good. And do I want a stop sign there? No, I don't need a stop sign there. These should just keep moving. It should just keep flowing through without any issues. Right, let's go back to... Let's not do electricity for a minute. And it's highway as well. This is all highway. I can't make the road any bigger. The only thing I think I can do is highway with sound barrier. That's the only upgrade that I can do. I've got 6 lane one way. I suppose I could upgrade that to 6 lane one way all the way around. Like that. There. 6 lane one way road. And do this as an upgrade all the way around. I got 3 lane at the moment. That's 6 lane there. But that's, you know, it's 2 way. This here, this could be 6. Could I do this? Let's see. Upgrade cost 80. So look. Upgrade that. So it goes into there. Space occupied because of that bridge. So I can't upgrade that bit under there. So it's kind of an exercise in futility. And now I've got this here, which is no good at all. So I need to, first of all, I need to go here and I need to go to junctions. And do I want to keep that as traffic lights? I don't. I'll get rid of that in a minute. I want to go back into there. And then we want to go to junctions. And no, look. Look at it building back there. Is that actually moving it through? I'm looking at this a minute, and I'm thinking that that does seem to be moving it through. No, it's not. Because it's stopping it coming out of the city. So I'm not getting a good flow of traffic. If I go to there, and I don't have a stop sign in it, that upgrade might not be a bad idea, actually. I think that upgrade is actually working. I mean, yes, I've got this bridge over here that I need to do something with, and I'll be able to sort that out in a minute. But I think just by upgrading that into 6-lane there, I think I may have solved some of this issue. It would be better if I could upgrade it a bit further. Okay, we're going to try and upgrade this a bit further back, so the first thing I'm going to have to do is remove that bridge. That one's going to have to go. Take that one out and take that one out there. And then I can go to the road, and I can upgrade here. That one to 6-lane there. That is going to go to 6-lane. This one here. Notice there's an abandoned building. Yeah, there's a lot of abandoned buildings. I know that. Now, I've got that as highway at the moment, and then I'm switching it over to 6-lane. And I'm not sure if I want to do that. I think I will. We'll upgrade that to 6-lane, and that there, and then that there as well. And we can upgrade that. All of this can be upgraded to 6-lane highway all the way in through. And that bit as well, look at that. And that, I don't want to change that to anything else. So that's 6-lane there. This is 3-lane. I could upgrade that. I'm not going to upgrade that. Okay, let's go off of you. I now want to go back to this one, and I want to go to a dirt bridge. And I want to go to there. No, I want to go to straight. I can. Can I get a bridge across there? Bring this one out. Bring that one up. It doesn't like that, does it? I can go to there and join it in as a junction, which I don't want to do. So no, I don't want to take it from there. It looks like we're going to have to try and take it from this side. Move that one up. I can bring that one to there. Construction 640. It's going to remove a whole load of stuff from the middle, which is not ideal, really. This, how can we do this? There's got to be a way to bring my bridge back. I want my bridge here. Ooh, I know what I can do. We remove that, and then go from there. Bring that one out. Put you up to there. Right, that's not going to fit there. I can bring it up to... No, that's slope too steep. There's got to be a way to do this. I want to be able to get... maybe I could just bring it over that way. Maybe that is the way to do it. If I go from here, maybe? Can we bring that one out? No. Bring that up a little bit. Nope. Ooh. What about... If I use the freeform road here like this, and then I bring that one out. I think I need to take it from there. From there. And I bring that one to there. Page up. Slope too steep. That'll fit. I can put a road onto there like that, and then I can bring this one out and round to here somewhere. Yes, I can bring it to there, and then I can bring it down that way. Page down. There like that. And then I can join it in there. Right. I've got my bridge. I have my bridge connecting them up. It's not brilliant. Not by any stretch of the imagination. But it does work. We have got our bridge. So I'm going to just paint this back in with agricultural land on the inside there. Like that. That is perfect, and that also needs to be painted with agricultural land there. And then up this side, I now need to repaint this with commercial, and we can put a bit of commercial zoning there as well. I've got, yeah, actually the traffic lights off, I think there's traffic lights coming off of there, but whatever we've got there is fine, it doesn't matter. So we want to put that as commercial zoning there. I do want to go to you, and I want to remove that little bit of commercial zoning there. So we've got, that's commercial. If I'm to get this bit here to be any use at all... Oh, no, they just come out onto there. I think that can work. I think that can work. I can just do this. This is commercial zoning in here. So I can just use that, and that'll be absolutely fine. And then I can do the same along here. We can put more commercial zoning along there. And that will work absolutely perfectly. I don't need to worry about that. And then I've got a load of houses over here. And those people in there, they're going to be rather an uneducated bunch. We're not going to go for much in the way of education. And then this way, we've got oil. Bob's Plastic Bags. And Goods from Oil Limited. Oh, that's under construction. They're not really doing it. I'm running out of time. So we're going to have to wrap this up for today. Let's just very quickly have a look. Yeah, so we're right on the edge of it there, and if we have a look at this, that is inside the oil section there. So they're starting to work on oil. That's all agricultural zone up there. I could actually reduce down the agricultural zone so that this bit up here isn't. I can reduce that down like that, so that this isn't agricultural related on the north side of the road. I think that'll be alright. Bring that bit down as well. I'll just push that out a bit there. Okay. And I want to bring that in so that that bit of new commercial zoning that I've just done isn't actually done as agricultural. There we go. That's perfect. Right, we've now got our zones. Everything is laid out. We've got a whole load of commercial zoning over this way. I'm gaining 19,000 per week, and we're gaining 178 people per week. We don't have demand for residential at all anywhere, but we do also, we've got a demand for workers. We've got a very hefty demand for workers. I've got a load of abandoned buildings up here, although some of them seem to be getting rid of. Death care now, I think, has been taken care of, if we have a look through here. Cemetery usage is 53%. Landfills and cemeteries. This cemetery over here is full. Once facility is full, you can build a new one to keep the service working. If you wish to bulldoze a landfill or a cemetery, it needs to be emptied first. Use the empty button to start emptying the facility. If there are crematoriums or incineration plants in the city, the emptied items will be sent to those. Otherwise, you need capacity in other landfills or cemeteries. So if I want to empty out this cemetery, I basically got to start sending the bodies off to a crematorium. It seems a bit harsh, but it is actually something I know is done in bigger cities these days. It is actually a thing that they now do. They send the bodies to other crematoriums. Or they dig them up. You've got a shelf life in the crematorium there. See, 2 of 7 now. So we've sort of got back on top of all the bodies. But what they would do is they'll start taking these bodies to crematoriums, and big cities now, not all of them, but some of them, what they do is you have 10 years in a cemetery, or some of them are 25 years, it depends how much you pay. And then after the 10 years or the 25 years, some of them are removed from that cemetery, and the body is taken to a more remote place, so it's a cemetery that's well outside of the city, and then they are reinterred there with all due respect, all proper respect and due care is taken. They are handling the remains of a person, and so they're removed and they're taken out of the city. And then in other places, they're, rather than being reburied, because, the expense of it, they are instead cremated. And that's all sort of part of the burial plan they give you now. So it is a thing that is actually done, and I didn't realize this until a few years ago when I sort of found out about it, and I was like, oh, right, okay. So, yeah, you're basically, you're not there. You're no longer there, even in cemetery, you're no longer there to stay. So I think we'll leave that one for a little bit, and then we'll start emptying that one out so that it can be used again. Kind of like a big city would be run. So it would be kind of a fairly realistic type of situation, really. Now, what do we got here? We got 20 to 24 workers here. So I got workers working fine in the oil industry. But then if you look over here, we got these commercial buildings. These are all abandoned. And everything's abandoned over here as well. And it was the education. Just before I go, I wanted to have a look at education. Elementary school, eligible 2,300, capacity 2,100. I'm deliberately leaving some of this up here as uneducated people. But what I'd like to do is I'm going to add in another metro station at some point, and we're going to put a metro station over here somewhere and join in a line, and then maybe extend out some of these routes as well. We'll modify some of the routes, but we'll worry about that another time. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.